smoke before this. You gotta smoke before you eat. You gotta smoke before you smoke. You always gotta smoke, like, bro. Stop! Like, you an addict? Like, are you an addict?
The invasion of Gen Z drug addicts. Let's get to it.
Gen Z has a massive substance issue, and we need to talk about those addictions today. Growing up as a Gen Z individual, I feel like we all made a very valiant effort to avoid some of the many harmful substances or addictions that plague Gen X or millennials. For instance, me specifically, I remember walking down the street as a child in my youth and smelling the awful, foul, putrid scent of cigarettes in my peripheral. And I always thought to myself, who could be smoking these disgusting cancer sticks? I would never ever make that mistake when I'm older. And I know that's not just me. A lot of people in Gen Z had that exact same thought. That was
okay, what are y'all talking about with this lotion, bro?
Till it was repackaged, repurposed into the flavor of strawberry, and now y'all sucking on it more than Mia Khalifa sucks on men to relieve their stress and negative energy. Like the amount of vape fiends I remember in high school is
oil up. So y'all just want me to oil up. All right, I like, okay, bro.
It's genuinely alarming. Not only are you underage, you are out here so down bad for flavored air, you look like a crack or meth junkie. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Hiding in the Chili's bathroom so I can vape. Hashtag fiend. I swear I knew like 15 different people in high school and did this exact same thing in the school bathrooms, bro. It got so bad that my high school bathroom was now known as the Nick bathroom, all right? The nicotine bathroom. I know this also starts and happens in certain middle schools as well. And I already know some people in the comments are gonna be like, oh, vaping, nicotine is not a drug. Nicotine is a drug, highly addictive. Nicotine is a powerful and highly addictive drug that can prime the brain's reward system. Addiction is characterized by compulsive use even when it has a negative health consequence. And the same people out here trying to say, oh, it's not a drug and I'm not addicted, are out here acting like this.
Where's your nicotine, dog?
Do y'all think Nick is a drug though? Like honestly, I think nicotine is a drug. I think caffeine is a drug too. I promise you, if like weed was legal all around, people wouldn't think it's a drug.
Did you get in my house, Jake? Don't have any. I don't have any. I don't have any.
This was me last night. So accurate. Are you proud of this? Annie the Slayer, are you proud of this behavior?
I'm about to lose my mind in this bitch, bro. What the fuck is my face?
Just cause it's addictive doesn't mean it's a drug. Okay, so what's a drug? What do y'all define as a drug? You said just cause it's an addictive chemical doesn't mean it's a drug, but then you just said weed is a drug. So what do you think is a drug? What do you think is a drug? Cotton candy. Because if you don't think that's a drug, then what do you think is a drug? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
This be me.
Perks, codeine, meth. Weed isn't addictive? Oh, that's weird.
And they swear they're not addicted. Like, you are more addicted than Jamaican men are addicted to obese white ladies. You are more addicted than the Asian person is to trying to get good grades to appease their family, only to never receive the kindness, love, and gratitude or appreciation that they wanted to feel in the first place, which then leads them to succumb to the darkness of an unhealthy relationship with their parents and an unhealthy relationship with themselves.
Wow, Jesus, man. I think you took that a little bit too personal.
Damn, hits really close to home, unfortunately. My 18th birthday gift is gonna be a new geek bar. This is what we're giving out on birthdays? There's other things in this world to breathe. There's other things in this world to suck on, pause. It is genuinely getting to a point, bro. I remember seeing videos like this.
Hey, you can't do that. I apologize. I didn't mean to do that. I would never vape again.
I didn't mean to do that. You didn't mean to actively take the geek bar out of your pocket, suck on it like a popsicle, push out the strawberry flavored air into humanity for the rest of the passengers of this plane to inhale.
Bro, my thing with vaping is like, when people vape with like wherever, like they don't like, okay, if you're in somebody else's house and you just start vaping, that's weird. Like you don't ask to like, yo, can I vape? Yo, can I do this? You just start vaping, that's weird. That's weird to me. I'm not gonna lie. Or like, if you just vape, like, vaping on a plane is crazy. I'm not finna lie. That's kind of crazy.
Do that. I would never vape again.
Okay. When have you seen my vape? You don't want to use Ripple anyway.
Clout? Okay, yo, Rabbit, y'all gotta stop lying in this chat, bro. I never smashed a fat white girl. What are y'all talking about, bro? That's weird.
What's that? It's zero nicotine. It's much better than that shit you have. Have you got one I can try? Yeah, sure. There's loads of flavors.
That's how you know this is getting too crazy. We're getting advertisements of vapes that help vapors stop vaping regular vapes instead of just vaping this vape. Guys, what are we doing? On a serious note, I feel like there are so many different statistics I can pull up against vaping and how vaping is horrible for you. And at the same time, some vape fiend is gonna tell me, oh, this is actually not as bad as you think, bro. I'm actually doing this so I can avoid the other drugs. Congratulations, my brother. You have been fooled by vaping propaganda. For the longest time.
Yo, do y'all vape though? Like, do any of y'all vape? Be honest. Put up a poll real quick. Do y'all vape? Be honest.
Whenever I was watching the news or watching sports, I remember seeing these anti-cigarette campaigns where it's like, oh, smoking kills, don't smoke, secondhand smoke is really bad for you, etc. And at that time, I was realizing, okay, yeah, cigarettes are finally being stigmatized. And then came the invasion of vapes. And here's the genius marketing move, but as soon as cigarettes became stigmatized and advertised as unhealthy, vaping seemed to be the healthy alternative. It's not as bad for you, it's not as toxic, it's not as cancer-causing, etc. But you are still frying your lungs, and if you think that you're making a healthier choice, it might enable you to do this even longer and develop an even longer addiction due to the fact that you actually don't even think it's a bad idea. Because let's face it, whenever you confront a chronic vapor, they always hit you with that, well, at least I'm not smoking cigarettes. Now, for some statistics involving Gen Z,
Vaping is like new age cigarettes, bro. I don't care what y'all say, bro. Like, yo, if y'all vape, y'all gotta put down that, y'all gotta put down that vape. I ain't gonna lie, y'all gotta put that down that habit.
2022, 2.55 million middle and high school students in the US reported using e-cigarettes in the past 30 days. 14% of high school students and 3% of middle school students. 85% of high school age smokers and 72% of middle school smokers prefer vaping over regular cigarettes or smokeless tobacco. And here's the kicker right here. E-cigarette companies use aggressive advertising from marketing campaigns to target adolescents. Social media has provided a platform for e-cig companies to market their products to the youth. That's why you see things like strawberry, peach, mango, fuzz as a flavor go so viral. All you gotta do is put some fruity ass flavor in front of their faces.
Some bright colors, and they'll feed for it, bro.
And they gonna go crazy for it. But can we please just go back to breathing air? Brief intermission. Please subscribe to the channel and like the video. Back to the video. And since we're talking about oxygen and breathing flavored air or breathing regular air, I feel like this is a perfect segue to talk about the next point, which is Whippets. Which, if you're not sure what Whippets are, nitrous oxide found in small metal canisters used in refillable whipped cream canisters.
Here's the thing with Whippets, right? I will never understand the whole point of Whippets, bro. Like, it was just a trend, bro. Do y'all still do Whippets, bro? Like, do people still like puff on Whippets, bro? I felt like that was just a trend, bro, for 2024, and people just got past that. Like, is people still doing that? That's crazy.
As an inhalant drug to get high. We got hella high off some Whippets last night, brody. Now, the first time I really saw this was that one black kid who was in a restaurant, hit a little breath of the canister and went mega viral. So this right here is what the canister's nitrous oxide look like. And you can actually buy these online, which makes them very easily accessible from the youth.
Crazy.
Another form of it right here is like Galaxy Gas. And boom, we go over here to Amazon.com and we got watermelon lemonade flavored whipped cream dispenser. Yeah, you can very easily buy these online for the price of currently unavailable vanilla cupcake flavor whipped cream dispenser cartridge, $85 for this. Now, I'm not really sure exactly how this works given that it's a flavored dispenser tank. Let's actually find out.
Galaxy Gas it's nitrous oxide. It's used for...
Bro, they're like expensive too, like $84. That's crazy. But they're supposed to be made they're supposed to be used to make whipped cream, but nobody's making whipped cream with that, bro.
Whipping cream or other, I think there's other culinary uses for it, but it's just a can of nitrous. Apparently you can't use oxygen or CO2 because it affects the whipping cream, so nitrous is the gas they use. It's the exact same stuff you would find in the dental office, laughing gas. Oxide, if used in the recreational setting, can get the same effects of laughing gas.
So basically it's a potent greenhouse gas that people use to whip cream because oxygen or carbon dioxide can't properly whip cream to the best of its abilities, and they got to use nitrous oxide, and in turn people who are using nitrous oxide are using that as a drug to get high. And it's mainly something I've seen among Gen Z. For the last suckable, inhalable, breathable addiction of the day, we gotta talk about Zaza. We gotta talk about that gas, Mary Jane, Mary Joanna, whatever.
Now look, I don't smoke no more. Cut that out of my life. Like, I haven't smoked. I don't think I smoked in like at least 3 months, right? Bro, I sound so stuffy right now, bro. Chill. Okay. I don't think I smoked since like 3 months or something like that, or like 4. But here's the thing, right? Weed is addictive. Very addictive. Don't get into it. It's not addictive. Well, it's not addictive, right? But people just get hooked on the feeling. Let me say that, right? If you could do it, you could do it like, I don't want to say it, bro. I just want to do it, bro. I'm gonna be honest, but like at the same time, it's better than doing coke or something, bro.
You want to call her, all right? Because although it's not chemically addictive, it is definitely easy to become very dependent on it. And like always, there's always going to be that stoner in the comment section talking about some, I'm not addicted, bro. I'm not addicted.
You gotta smoke before we go.
Are edibles bad or good? Edibles are like, edibles get you way higher than regular gas. But I wouldn't do any of it because like, bro, it's not like, per se, it's not the worst thing you could do. But at the same time, you will get addicted to that feeling. You'll get dependent on it very quickly. Like, I know some people who, like, they can't eat, sleep, or just, like, do anything without smoking, bro. It's bad. So you don't want to get caught up into that, you feel me? That trap.
Smoke before this. You gotta smoke before you eat. You gotta smoke before you smoke. You always gotta smoke, like, stop! Like, you an addict? Like, are you an addict? Like,
But if it gets to a point where you gotta smoke every single day in order to function properly, if you gotta get high all the time, like, it gets to a point, all right? I feel like if somebody is very, very dependent on a substance or really anything in this life in general, you're low-key addicted. I don't care if you can't become chemically dependent on it. And I feel like we all know at least one person who succumbs to the bad habit of a weed addiction and are just in.
Every single time, yo, everybody knows one person. Because the thing with weed, it's not even that bad if you do it, like, you should be every once in a while, like, on an occasion, right? It can be freeing to your mind if you do it, like, on an occasion. Our ancestors back in the day, they used to do it for, like, rituals. So, like, you feel me? They'll have, like, these rituals or, like, these holidays or whatever. They would smoke just to open up their mind. But you should not be smoking every single week, every single day. None of that, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. Don't do that, bro. Like, that's how you get dependent on it, bro.
Denial about that addiction, bro. Now, the next set of topics I want to talk about revolve around the idea of food. Yes, Gen Z has food addictions, all right? Now, whether you're seeing the most craziest, gluttoniest, I don't even know if that's a word, largest, humongous, gargantuan bowl of Chipotle that you ever see.
Why you had to say Chipotle, bro? Why you had to say Chipotle? You could have used any other example, bro. Any other example. Why you had to say Chipotle, bro?
In your life, or you see somebody genuinely starving themselves in hopes of looking more attractive, I guess. No matter which way you slice it, skinny or obese, Gen Z is like having a hard time falling somewhere in between the middle, which is fit. Starting with the fat ass side, the obesity side, I feel like there is a huge overeating trend on places like TikTok. There is always videos like this.
Get into the Chipotle, baby.
You know what's crazy about her? Like, she's thick. Like, she's thick as, like, she's thick as fuck. Which is crazy. She's thick. Like, none of this goes to her stomach. It all goes to her butt, bro. It's crazy.
Oh my god, baby.
That go insanely viral, which kind of sets a new standard for like mukbangers in general. In order to make a full-time content creator career out of mukbanging like this, you're probably going to be eating a lot, which means you're probably
Y'all will never find out, bro. Y'all will never know. Y'all would never know. I should have even said that, bro. I'm not finna lie.
Gonna get very fat. And so if you're not getting fat, that means you're one, spitting out the food, or two, throwing it up, which is both pretty bad for its own different reasons. Like, you do not have to be a scholarly source or Einstein himself to realize that this is pushing very poor eating habits. I would not be surprised if there's some 15-year-old, 13-year-old girl thinking, oh my gosh, how is this person still skinny after eating all this food? How come I can't get like that? How come my body doesn't look like that? And that's where the comparison parts comes in.
Half the time they don't even half the time they don't even actually eat the food. They just put it in their mouth for the video. And the other times they work out like crazy diets, bro. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
Obesity acceptance is already a thing online, which is its own separate problem I've talked about before. Don't get me wrong, body positivity can be a very good thing, but when you're advertising obesity to be some type of like good choice, you lost me, pal. But at the same time, being overly skinny is definitely not the right answer. Throughout 2024, I feel like there was also a very huge Ozempic epidemic. Most recently, we've seen people like Ice Spice lose a lot of weight.
Transformation is crazy, bro.
In a very short amount of time. And I feel like one thing is people will never really want to admit that they're on Ozempic. They're always going to say they're going to the gym, which is exactly what she did. And like, yeah, maybe you did work out. I don't know. Something's a little fishy here. Next up, we have gambling. I want to keep this very nice and short. I feel like sports gambling, especially, and online gambling has really plagued Gen Z. We have
Bro, why does everybody want a sports bet, bro? Prize picks, DraftKings, all of that, bro. FanDuel, yo, stop sports betting, bro. Oh, I gotta get my parlay. Yo, stop it. You're not finna make bread, bro. Y'all just finna lose money, bro. Bro, I had this one homie, right? He was bragging, he was talking about, yo, I made like $600 off of prize picks, bro. Like, you should tap into it. I was like, yo, okay, bet. How much did you lose? He was like, I'm not finna lie. 650. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, bro, you lost $50. But he's like, yo, I'm finna get it back. I'm finna get it back though. I'm like, bro, you was in the trap, bro. You was in the matrix, bro. You was caught up, bro. Don't sports bet, bro. Don't gamble at all.
We've all seen the side effects with Gen X or with millennials who get strung on these gambling addictions in casinos. They don't hit on blackjack. They don't hit on slots. And that's the problem with a lot of the things that we talked about in today's video. I feel like society has shuffled the way these addictions are, and they're still plaguing us to this day. For example, okay, with gambling, like sports gambling, as soon as we get these 6-leg parlays and we can bet on NBA games and NFL games, oh, it's amazing. Or with like vaping, oh, you don't want cigarettes? What about a strawberry version of a cigarette that's a little bit better for you? Oh, perfect. And speaking of online things, another thing that's a very, very huge addiction, and it's not a drug, chasing clout. Because you know what they say, clout is hell of a drug, and I feel like Gen Z is the most clout chasing generation of all time. Let's be real here. We are down to do whatever it takes to get views, whether that's selling ourselves on only.
I'm not finna lie. This guy makes some of the worst content I've ever seen, bro. Some of the worst content, bro. Bro. If you know this guy, you know this guy, bro.
Of all time. Let's be real here. We are down to do whatever it takes to get views, whether that's selling ourselves on OnlyFans. People will cover themselves.
He's so funny. Angel, you would like some content like this, bro. How is this funny? This is disgusting, bro. I don't care what y'all say. It's crazy. I will say Gen Z is really addicted to like chasing clout, getting money, all of that, bro. Especially clout chasing, bro. You got girls online over here selling their bodies online to get like $500 a week or like $500 like a month. Like, bro, okay, that's money, but at the same time, is it worth your soul? Like, what are we talking about, bro? It's just nasty, bro.
And chocolate and say that they're the Easter Bunny. We get the freaky pranks, the 20v1s, the my mom got a BBL, faking disabilities. People will lose their moral principles in exchange for money and fame. And I feel like this is one of the most genuinely new addictions that has came in our lifetime because the internet is still pretty new and social media is still pretty new. And last but not least, corn. Corn rots your brain. There are so many different statistics on corn being horrible for you. It's bad for your love life, physically, you know what I'm saying? You might not be able to get erect, unrealistic expectations of women, etc. Out of everything we talked about, I feel like it's the
corn, or bro, you know what he's talking about, bro. That stuff literally just like it destroys your brain, bro. It really does. It's bad. Y'all can't like don't get into that shit, bro. Here's the thing with porn though. I know I'm telling y'all not to get into that shit, but y'all, bro, half of y'all probably gonna get off this stream and beat your dick. I'm just being honest with y'all, bro. Just be very careful with that, bro. When something's too good to be true, there's always a catch. And with porn, it's just like you get too addicted to it, bro. You stop caring about women. You start looking at women like in a different way. You start looking at them from like being a person to like a sexual object, bro. I got so many homies who got addicted to porn, and all they do is just crack girls and just, you feel me? They don't care about none of them, bro. They just be cracking whores, cracking fat girls and all of that, bro. I was at a point where I was like that too. I'm not gonna lie. Had to get out of it.
Most easily attainable and easily accessible. Like, I remember when I was younger, being able to just look this stuff up online without any type of regulations. I mean, it still is like that to this day. I'm pretty sure. Like, oh, are you 18 plus on this screen? Click yes. Oh, okay, we believe you. We believe you. We know you're 18. And the people who get addicted to this stuff are often very, very young. Oftentimes, a pipeline will come somewhere from a different social media platform like YouTube, TikTok, and send them down this deep, massive, disgusting pipeline of OF users, etc. And it is a disgusting, sad case. Hopefully Gen Alpha does not fall victim to the same problem, but that was pretty much everything I wanted to cover for today's video. I know there's other stuff.
Good video. Let me speak real quick. All right, let me put the food up. Let's get to a bust down. Another addiction that you didn't mention, and I'm gonna keep it real, is money. Bro, people are so addicted to making money nowadays, bro. They are. Like, making money is a good thing, right? But people will they will sacrifice everything in their life just to make money. People will cut off like their best friends, their family, just to make money. It's never that worth it, bro. It's never that worth it. Because once you get that bread, I'm telling you, you finna look back, you finna have all of this money, the cars, the house, the yacht, you're not finna have anybody to enjoy it with, bro. People need to be patient. You gotta be patient. Another thing, bro. This generation is addicted to self-gratification right now. People want to be satisfied right now. Right now. They don't want to wait. They don't want to wait to get rich. They don't want to wait to get famous. They don't want to wait to do things. They want it right now. I'm telling you, bro, that's the wrong way to do it. Great things take time. Just because something happens, just because something appeared to happen, just because something appeared to happen quickly for somebody else doesn't mean it will happen quickly for you. I'm telling you, bro. Be patient. I know your boy just got a scholarship for basketball, bro. He finna go to Kentucky or whatever. Be patient. Your time will come. I know all your homeboys, they got girlfriends. They look like they happy. They having the time of your life. You're still single. Be patient. Just wait, yo. Just wait on it, bro. Whatever you believe in, God, whatever. Bro, be patient. He gonna get you right. Just chill out. Patience is a lost art, bro. You gotta be patient, bro. I'm not finna lie. Even like, bro, even if you do get things quickly, like let's say, you start making like a lot of money from whatever you're doing. You have you got like a clothing business or whatever, right? You start making a lot of money like off the rip, but then the sales kind of decline. You gotta be patient. Be patient. It'll go right back up. Just keep your head down. Keep on going. Keep on going, bro. I'm not finna lie. That's all I can say about that, though. Good video, Halal. Good video.